Yeah, g'day all. Me and Taryn have decided, well actually she got permission on an old farmhouse property where it was once here, somewhere in there. It's well and truly overgrown now. And so we're going to go and have a good look around in there. It's been raining a fair bit here in this area, so the ground's going to be really, really moist, easy to dig, which will be good. Alrighty, we'll get back to you. Nah, well, back again, just going through this little. No, I'm just on the video. On the video, so you can see here I've done coming around here, and this is an old chimney area or kitchen, fireplace, something. You can see there's an old stove out there, shed out the back, if you can see that. So I just got a signal here. There's that much signals here, it's unbelievable. Obviously, but just found a buckle. You can see that. So I'll keep looking around this spot. Big old palm tree there. She's been there for probably a good 100 years. There's another chimney over there. You can see it through there. She's getting ready to tilt over. So I think, that's probably the actual house site's probably in that area just there. Anyway, we'll keep on looking. Get back to you. Yeah, well, I just moved along a little bit further from the other spot. I found a buckle back there, about 2 or 3 metres. And I'm onto this spot just here. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. And I've got that. So another buckle. So add that to the list. Well, that was the last spot just there where I got that last buckle. And I was just walking down through here, I don't know, maybe another 5 metres or so. And digging there. One scoop and voila. Another buckle. All different ones too. So I think I'm trying to work this out. I think I'm actually standing on the side of the house, not the front. I think the front would have actually been aiming that way into the paddocks there. Anyway, we'll work it out. I'll keep looking around. Hopefully, I'm tipping this hasn't been detected, which is a good sign. When you get 3 brass buckles in, that short a distance, that's a real indicator that hasn't been detected here, because they're the easiest things in the world to pick up, honestly. Alrighty, keep moving along. Okay, I just got a 6-7 good sound, repeatable sound, and I dug up. wasn't feeling too confident there's going to be anything. I still don't know what exactly it's going to be, but there's definitely something just here. And I'll have a look. There, where are we? I just don't know what this is. Maybe a button. I'm not sure what it is. Actually, I'm thinking it is going to be a button. The mud here is really, yeah, that's what it is. I can't see it properly. I'll have to do here we go. Yep, that's a button. Nice little pattern on it. Rightio, moving on. Kookaburras are laughing at me, actually. Don't know if you can hear them. Taryn just came over and said she heard something. She's walked over to show me, and if you ever look at this in the sun, if we can get it in the sun, you think, oh yeah, that's nothing, just a bit old. Who knows what? And I picked it when she passed it to me, and I was like, holy moly, that's heavy as. So I just scratched it on the edge, and you might be able to see there. Maybe if we can get in the sun. The old grey lead. So that's one heck of a big chunk of lead. Like real heavy. Anyway, we'll keep that one. Lead's worth money. You happy about that one?
I am.
That's your first one?
First lump like that, yeah.
Yeah. And we're standing in the house area now. There's the chimney there. And then over here that's where the stove was, so another sort of chimney setup, and then just here is the other one. Probably the lounge room or something, I'd say. She's getting ready to fall too. That one. Anyway, we'll keep on looking. Well, what I thought was from the distance, was just an old stove in a spot where they were using it. It's actually not. It's actually a grave. Someone's put this on top of a grave. An unmarked one at that, so it would have been one of the family. And it's only looks like it was a child. So, going by the length of it, it's definitely a child. And one of the family's children, I would say, passed, and this is where they buried him. And we think, although this one looks like it's been hit by something, but there's actually, right where these flowers are, there's actually a headstone that's fallen over that way, and we think that this is actually another small grave here, baby's grave, and it's got rocks going around the edges, pretty well squared in with the shape of it. So yeah, I'd say they've had a few children back in the day pass away. It's only about probably 3 foot long, this one, fully, from the headstone to the back of the bricks are, at the most, so I'd say it's only a little infant. The headstone there's fallen over. So yeah, shows you the times tough back in the day. You know, it would have been at least 70, 80 years ago, at least. Anyway, keep looking around. I'm not going to bother with the on top of the house, it's pretty much just here. I'm going to keep off that bit because I've got a wooden floor, of course, so I'll head around the edges more. Rightio. Yeah, just been wandering around the yard of the away from the old house and the old farmhouse, and because I've got my detector currently just turned on all metals. I do that a lot for these really old places. You just don't know what you're going to find. And I got this signal, and we got ourselves a old iron. The ones that used to heat up, for those that don't know, on a fire or something. Get it warm and get about ironing. So yeah, I haven't done this for a while because I don't normally worry about all these iron things, but today it's just a bit of a relic hunt, so as well as hunting for coins, obviously. Anyway, I'll fill the hole in and get back to it. Well, I just dug a 10-inch hole and eventually found this little bit of brass. Don't know what it's for, what it was out of or anything, got no idea. So anyway, 10 inches for that. Come on, it's all good fun. Yeah, I'll just show you inside this building. I'm not so sure this building was actually built here. It may well have been brought here at some point. They used to do a lot of that back in the old days, move buildings around from one place to another. Because to me, it almost, not a shed, looks like it might have been an old hall or something. If you look at the ceiling, don't know. They've turned it into a shed now, but I think it may well have been like a place that people gathered and went, you know, dancing, whatever. Anyway, she's on her last legs. Next to this big old pine tree, which I will detect around here because this seems to be the main entrance for it all. So the pine tree is what's knocking it down. That's a shame. Anyway, I'll get detecting around all this area here. Rightio, we're going to do the wrap up now. We just decided to go and have some lunch. We've got another property we can go on to too. This one's definitely worth coming back to because it's just, at the minute, it's just got a lot of grass. It's very hard to get in amongst it all. But there's definitely going to be stuff here. I never got a coin, but I still don't believe anyone has detected here because we've got quite a few brass things and that. Taryn's just over inside that, whatever that building once was. We think it may even be the old school that come from just down the road here a bit. When that closed down, it might have been just moved up to here. I'm thinking she's going to have a look anyway and do some investigation and also look into the grave sites there. Because we know the people, the friends of the people that have this property, and they don't know the full history of it either, so we're probably just really just trying to get a bit of history for them as well. And there's my finds, just 3 buckles, a button and some brass items and another, I don't know what that was, it was some sort of a casing. Oh, that's just a more modern lid. And this here, I don't know about that. It's definitely used for something, there's something written on it, but I can't make out what it says. You might be able to, maybe you can zoom that out, I don't know. I'll see how close I can get. But and these are Taryn's ones. Again, buckle, an old bottle lid, bit of steel. Oh, I found an iron. I didn't show you the iron. There's an iron. I did show it, but I did find an iron as well. And I did find some other big chunks of steel and bits and pieces, but I just left them over there. This here is a whopping great chunk of lead. That is a pearl, mate. I'm keeping that one. That's definitely coming with us. But yeah, that's about all really. But we'll be back for this because, like I said, it's got lots of goodies here. There's Taryn coming back. How'd you go? What do you reckon?
School. It says on the sign at the top.
Oh, so it was a school, and so that'll be the one that was just down there.
Yeah, I think they moved it about 3 times.
Yeah, so that'll be the one for sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it was a school or some sort of a dance hall, some sort of thing. It's a shame that the pine tree's collapsing it all down there.
Did you check out the roof inside it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I've got it on video, so anyway, I'll show everyone that. Alright people, we're going to go today and come back another day for this one. The ground is a little bit, I mean, yeah, we all like it soft, but it's just a little bit too boggy, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just really... So we'll just give it a miss for today, and we've got another property to go to now. It's where an old house was in town. Alrighty, catch us next time.